Welcome to Encounter Wargaming. I'm Jay, and today I'm super excited to be unboxing for you the new Necromunda Underhive box. Oh my god, Necromunda has returned, and I'm so excited to have gotten a copy of it right away. So I'm going to be showing you guys this box. We're going to be going through it piece by piece, checking out every little bit of it. And I hope you guys are as into this new Necromunda as I am, because I can't wait to see how the new game works. So, let's check it out. So here it is, the Necromunda Underhive box. Ooh, I'm so excited. Ooh, let's bust it open. So, first of all, beautiful artwork. Loving the new Necromunda artwork. So cool. Let's check this puppy out. So, first off, we've got the original templates, the old school templates that we all have a million of, and now that 8th edition is out, we have nothing to do with, so I'm so happy that they introduced these templates back into this. So awesome. I guess they're much better in a smaller scale skirmish game than they are in a mass combat game. I kind of miss the templates, I won't lie there, but as an orc player it is kind of nice that they took those out of 8th edition. But I got more of those now, I guess. I've got black ones, I've got white ones, I've got green ones, now I've got orange ones. So, let's check out the rest of this box because it looks wicked awesome. So first off, we've got some badass plastic terrain. Wow, that is a heavy sprue. Although, I suppose it's comparable to the current city fight buildings that GW produces. The panels here seem to be relatively the same thickness. Comparable level of detail, but I like that they've done sort of metal bulkheads here like this to sort of mimic the old Necromunda plastic bulkheads that I was showing you guys in those books. Wow, this is a spectacular kit. That's really nice terrain. And all these guys, let's check out what this is. Looks like it's a bunch of barricades, doors. Cool. Yeah, sweet. Look at this. That's freaking crazy. What is this? Oh man, I'm gonna have to learn what all these little pieces are, put them all together. Look at this tentacle thing. I actually saw that on the back of the box. Apparently, yeah, this sewer here, there's like a tentacle sticking out of it. It's so hilarious. Well, I'm glad they have a little bit of sense of humor back into the game. That's quite awesome. And now, the models. So, we got the first Escher sprue. Sweet. In fact, why don't I just push this out of the way and give you guys a black backdrop for this, because then it's much easier to see all the little pieces and everything. Cool. Wow. So many bits. It's crazy. You wouldn't think with human-sized models either that there would be that many bits. Although they do seem to fit together. It seems like, yeah, of course, this leg has to go with this one. This leg has to go with that one. So not a huge amount of customizability. I'm sure I'll find a way to customize them, because that's what I do. But there it is. That's the first Escher sprue. Let's check out the next one. Next one's identical, sadly. But that's okay. So I guess each one gives you the, I guess it gives you 5 models. Looks to me like there's only 3, 4. Yep, there's 5 chicks on there. Cool. So we got 5 models per sprue. That's a unit of 10. Or a gang of 10. And now the Goliaths. Awesome. Wow. And they even have stick bombs. That's crazy. Crazy, yo. Wow. The level of detail on these is spectacular. I can't wait to start putting these guys together. What is that? Is that a thunder hammer? Got like a 2-handed chain axe? Man. Underslung grenade launcher. Check that out. An underslung grenade launcher. Under his arm. What? Man, these gangers are better equipped than most guard regiments. So, I guess just like the Eschers. Yep, looking at it. Same sprue. So we've got 1 Escher sprue and 1 Goliath sprue, and each is supplied in times 2. But wow, spectacular, spectacular sprues. Now, what do we got here? This craziness. Looks like a little bit of assembly instructions. Yep, assembly for the Eschers. Showing you all the ammo crates, doors, walls. There's that tentacle sticking out of the sewer. I love it. The Rulebook! That's what I want to see. Sweet. Ooh. Okay. That's actually pretty thick. I was under the impression this was going to be like a one-off board game that gets expanded with the other book. Now, I don't have the other book yet, guys, but hopefully I will be able to get it soon for you and take a little quick look-see at what that one's all about. But we will take a look at this one in a second. Right now, I want to finish looking at what else is in this box. Ooh, so here we go. That is the game board. So we've got tiles, we got counters. Is that a fire arc template? Oh man, it would be so cool if they brought back fire arcs. Ooh, I'm gonna have to read through this book in detail. Obviously I haven't read through it yet, guys, so I can't really give you a proper rules review today. But I will be showing you the book. We can definitely flip through it on camera and show you guys what it's all about. Alright, so first we've got counters, templates. Not sure what these are. These are kind of almost look like sewer pipes on a template. Not sure what that's about. This is interesting. Maybe you can blow holes in the ground or something as you use your missile launchers and garbage like that. Again, haven't read the rules, so I don't know, but that's what I'm assuming. And yeah, I guess these are all, you know, life templates, fire. That's interesting. Just like a random dude on a counter. Ooh, we got stuff on the other side too. Ooh, double usage counters. Ah, two wounds, 1 wound. Makes sense. That looks like a bullet that's been crossed out, so maybe like an ammo jam or no ammo. Exclamation points. Interesting. We'll see what all those counters do when we take a look at the rules. Let's take a look at these templates in more detail. These cardboard squares. I like when GW does board games like this. They did the Space Hulk game like this with these really nice thick, as well as the Death Watch Overkill board game. Had these really nice thick tiles. However, the Death Watch ones were kind of shiny. These ones are actually a nice matte finish, which I like. Neat. Very neat. I gotta say, GW has done a great job at producing these one-off board games lately. Oh, here we go. We got some rubble here. So I guess these black areas are walls. Cool. And it's my understanding that this box is the 2D version of Necromunda, so you can just play straight out of the box. Apparently the next book is going to introduce 3-dimensional rules. So, with being as excited as I am about this Necromunda release, look at these tiles, they're so cool, eh? Being as excited as I am, and having looked through the old school Necromunda books over the last few weeks, I have decided to build a Necromunda table that we will use in our battle reports when we play Necromunda. Hopefully we'll be playing a lot of games of this new Necromunda. Also for usage in the Hogtown 40K gaming club, of which Adam and I belong, and are prominent members of. Sweet. So I'm going to have to figure out how that works, because clearly this board game is divided into 1x1 sections. I might have to build a table in 1x1 sections. We'll check out the 3-dimensional rules in a future video. Hopefully I can build some tiles which are very similar to these, or maybe even use these as a base. That could be interesting. I'm just thinking out loud here, guys, while you guys take a look at these wicked-ass tiles. The amount of detail that they've included on these is just Absolutely awesome. Secondus. More green slime. Seems to be a lot of green slime on these, which I am totally cool with. Nothing like green glowy slime. Definitely keeping with the 40k aesthetic, which is absolutely spectacular. This is definite improvement over the cardboard terrain that came in the original Necromunda set, I won't lie there. But we are here, like, you know, 20, 25 years later, so, yeah. Cool. It's done a pretty good job of capturing, like, the perspective and stuff, a 3D perspective on these. I like it. Awesome. So that's the board. We got here, looks like scenic bases. Ooh, I like that they come with scenic bases, but look at this. Here, I'm going to dump these out for a second for you guys, because the size of those looks really strange. Like, that there is probably your standard 32. I imagine it's a little bit bigger than a 25. So that's interesting. And these look smaller than a 25. Hang on a sec, guys. I'm gonna get a couple of bases here to compare. Alright, so I just grabbed one of those City Fight Scenic 32s and just a standard 25, and I'm gonna check these out. So yep, the big ones are a 32. That's sweet. So it comes with some cool Scenic 32s, as well as, let's see if these are 25s. They are. So I was wrong. Excuse me. So we got some Scenic 32s and some Scenic 25s. I'm not sure who goes on what. I mean, it almost makes sense to me that the Goliaths would go on the 32s and the Eschers would go on the 25s, but you never know. We get, in the sets, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 32s, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 25s. So that's interesting. I thought there was 10 of each gang. Maybe they expect you to use extra bases for other things like the doors and stuff. I don't know. We'll check it out. Or maybe they're just giving you some extra bases, which I don't see GW doing. Usually they only include the right number of bases for the right number of models. And like I said, I was pretty sure there was only 10 of each gang. But it looks like we are looking at... what did I say, 15 of the 25s, so that's interesting. We'll see how that works out. Alright, and we also get tactic cards. Interesting. So, I assume, because like I said, I think they wanted to do this as a one-off board game. So I assume cards are going to play a lot into it. Much like all the old sets, how they used to... give you cards with everything. I mean, there was even a lot of cards used in 40k back in the day, back in 2nd Ed and stuff. So, let's see what we got here. We got a nice stack of tactics cards. That's interesting. Now we've got these blank ones. I wonder what those are. Oh, cool. Character cards. Okay. Just a generic back on them, and that's all of them. Okay, that's neat. So we've got, yeah, character cards, character profiles. So this is pretty cool. So I guess you can write out each one of your members on a blank card. They have a whole bunch of blank cards here. In fact, let me turn that light down a bit for you guys. I can see that there's a lot of glare on that. Yeah, it's probably actually easier for you guys to see it without the light. So, take a good look at these. So we've got short range, long range, I guess. It's just like it used to be. I was showing you guys these, but we've got strength, AP, and damage. So much like damage, much like the new way 8th edition works. Cool. So we got a crap load of these blank ones, which is excellent. I guess they expect you to write out your own gang on here. I definitely will not be writing on these cards. I will probably laminate them or put them in some kind of envelope, clear plastic envelope, so I can write on them like I do my Malifaux and in my Malifaux cards. Now we've got named characters. I guess they've actually given you Bone Snapper, they've given you actual named characters. If you don't want to create your own, I suppose you can just play a board game of Goliaths versus Escher with very specific skills. Fearsome, furnace plates, rallying shot. Yeah, Jelena, Makira, Nokomi. Interesting. Yeah, so we've clearly got male names and female names here, meaning Goliaths and Eschers. Sweet, so those are the unit cards, I guess. Let's check out these tactic cards and see what these are all about. Turn that light back on. Let's check out these tactics cards. Counter charge. Here, I'll move it closer for you guys. Stealthy events. Scrag. Must make a nerve test. Interesting. They used to call them bottle tests, I think. It's a nerve test. I guess that's your leadership test equivalent. Human resilience. Unstoppable behemoth. Okay, so we've got Goliath tactics. So I guess only the Goliaths can use these specific ones. Stim surge. Click. Out of ammo. So gang tactics, there you go. I guess those can be used by any gang. Again, I'm assuming a lot of this, guys. I haven't read this rulebook. Obviously, I just opened it. So like I say, will probably do a rules review for you guys in the future. Maybe even incorporate the expansion book as well. Give you guys a little rules review, and then hopefully Adam and I can start playing this awesome game. Break door, last cast. Cool, so we've got multiples of those ones. That's interesting. I guess so either team can use them, or both teams can use them. Frag trap. Yep, again too. Melt trap. Cool. I think that's all of the tactics cards. So yeah, we've got Escher, Goliath, and just general ones. That's interesting, because they're going to be releasing other gang boxes in the future. All the original gangs that we know and love will be coming out in plastics, and I'm so excited about that. I don't think I'll stick to any specific gang as far as the models are concerned. I think I'm just going to build a badass gang and then be whatever house I want. If it works the way it used to work, then I can totally do that. So, we've got the dice that come in the set. Let's take a look at these, because I was excited to see that the scatter die was back. But it looks to me like there is a lot of dice here that are not your standard dice that you're used to seeing in 40K. So, there you go. Standard scatter dice. And then we've got these, which are interesting. Probably has something to do with shooting, I would imagine. 1-shot, 2-shot, 3-shot, and jam. You guys know what that is, right? 2 2s, 2 1s, a 3, and a jam. That's a sustained fire dice. That's amazing. I was showing you guys the books in the Relics of the Dark Age series there, and I believe for a second I got off on a tangent on the sustained fire dice, and I was like, oh, I wish they'd bring them back. They were so cool. The artillery dice, the scatter dice, and the sustained fire dice. They got rid of the sustained fire dice back in when they transferred into 3rd edition. Even though this is not red like the other ones and has like a 1, 2, 3 and a jam, it does still have a 1, 2, 3 and a jam. It's just way cooler looking because it's bullet holes and this little bullet with a single hole. That's pretty cool. Guaranteed those are the equivalent of sustained fire dice. Thank you, Games Workshop, for bringing back the sustained fire die. That's awesome. Then we got standard D6s with that cool new Necromunda Skull Aquila. Sweet. Now these I have not seen before. That was interesting. Looks like a broken bone, a skull, and that cross with the blood drop, which I assume is some kind of wound or health. So again, I don't know what these are used for, but those are pretty cool custom dice. So that's it, guys. That is the entire box set. So let's rip this book open and take a nice flippy flip through through the book. Alright, so opening it right up, I thought that was the back of the book, but it turns out it is not. I guess these are your summary cards to keep with you during the game. Thank you for that, GW. Nice, handy references. And look at this book. How spectacular is that? I'll just zoom in a little bit for you peoples. There we go. Let's open her up. Ew, the Iron Lords. Cool. Take a nice flip through here just so you guys can get a look at it if you haven't already purchased it. If you're thinking about purchasing it, now you can see what it looks like before you do. That's why we do these videos, these sweet unboxing videos. So there's the board all set up. Yep, and they got the bulkheads blocking where the walls on the tiles aren't. I guess those are doors as well. Damn, looking at the way these tiles are laid out, this could actually make for a pretty good Zone Mortalis table too. It's two-dimensional. Empire and the Stars, a million worlds of mankind. Look at the new artwork. That is so cool. I never really pictured Escher being that tribal looking, but I like this new aesthetic that they're going for. I mean, the Goliath, look at that guy. These are going to make amazing Chaos Cultist models too. Like, for sure, I am putting these in a Renegades and Heretics army or in my Chaos army, because they are just so cool looking. Gonna have to figure out a way to magnetize weapons though, because I don't think I'm gonna want everybody with las guns in Necromunda. Maybe I will. Who knows? Yeah, see, look at this. She looks like an Amazon, like, I almost said chieftain. Is chieftain gender neutral? I suppose. Chiefess. Chieftain S. Cool. Let's keep going. Shanties, unseen trade. So a lot of fluff, which is spectacular. Not a lot of artwork, but yes, there is some, you know, some watermark art in the background there. A little Ripperjack, cool. Forbidden Cities, Lord Helmar. Ooh, that guy looks cool. The Great Houses, the Clan Houses. This is a bounty hunter formerly of House Goliath. That's interesting. Yep, so we're back to our original houses. We've got Cawdor, we've got Delac, Escher, the Lost House. Myths and legends pertaining to their founding, the rise of dominance, to claim themselves the original inhabitants of Necromunda, and hence the eldest house. Others share various myths of their arrival on the planet, their founding in particular powerful individuals, the emergence of blah blah blah. Houses have risen and fallen over the centuries. I assume they're just giving you reason to make your own. That was something I saw on the sprue that I thought was wicked cool. I was like, this looks like a combi weapon. But it's got a needle rifle on the bottom of it. And sure enough, customized bolt gun featuring auxiliary needle rifle for House Escher. I wonder if the different houses will have access to different equipment too, because it looks like Goliaths. Like, look at this. They're carrying all these double-handed axes and stuff. Whereas the Escher seem to have much more finesse type weapons. One is a flail, there's a bunch of like knives and las pistols and stuff. So we got, again, House Goliath, House Orlok, House Fansar. So we're getting all our original houses back. So good to hear. The Merchant Guild. Belladonna! Oh wait, no, it was Mad Donna in the original one. Maybe they're afraid Madonna will sue them if they do that again. So they're calling her Belladonna, which I guess is a non-copyrightable name. Cool. So this is awesome because they've actually like maintained the old school Necromunda fluff. I haven't obviously read through all this stuff, but it looks like they're sticking to the old school fluff. They probably just adapted it to the new 40K aesthetic, which I am very happy with. here we go. Ratskin raids. Cool. Now we're getting into the real rules. So here we go. We got our gang profiles. Initiative 4+. So I was under the impression that this new game would work very much like 8th edition 40k, and I guess it will, because the weapon profiles look similar to 8th. But it sees here our unit profiles, so much like 8th, our weapons come ballistic skill are just straight rolls on the thing now. There's no actual number that you have to compute. So that's interesting. But this one, Initiative 4+. So they got rid of Initiative in 8th ed 40k. And I guess now they brought it back, and rather than... Obviously, again, guys, I haven't seen the rules, so I doubt it will have to do with going first in combat. It says here it measures a fighter's dexterity and reflexes. So probably just for initiative tests, and it would just be a straight 4+. So that's cool. Weapon profiles. General principles of the game. Yep, line of sight. There you go, 90-degree fire arcs. Game structure, priority phase, action phase, shooting phase, close combat phase. That's cool. I like this new artwork. It's really nice. Resolving hits, saves, end phase. Now we get into scenarios. Cool. So they're expecting you to use the tiles, I guess. Oh, and here we go. Advanced rules. Running out of ammo. Flame templates, stray shots, blast markers. Grenades. Advanced close combat rules. Interesting. So I guess there's stages you can play this game. Simple, advanced, and then 3-dimensional. Cool. So injuries. There you go. Nerve tests. Running for cover. Bottle tests. Okay. So they do still call them bottle tests. I guess a nerve test and a bottle test are two different things. Tactical cards. Terrain features. So there you go. There's that sweet little tentacle that I pointed out earlier. And then here you go. These are the pipes that I guess... I guess they allow you to cross walls. That's interesting. Ductways. The Beast Slayer. Cool. Alright. Ammo caches, booby traps, loot caskets, gang relics, gas traps, melta traps. Those are the cards we saw earlier. Now we're into the armory. Rivet cannon. Cool. Never heard of that before. Now they're introducing new things. Hybrid stubber plasma pistol. That's cool. Like a stub gun and a plasma, like a combi pistol? Badass. Grenade launchers, las guns, las pistols, plasma pistols. Nightshade chem thrower. Huh? It's a template weapon. Cool. Now we're actually introducing new weapons to the 40k fluff. That's pretty cool. Stub gun, stub cannon. I guess stub cannon would be a heavy stubber. Plasma stub combi pistol. Yeah, there you go. Brute cleaver. I guess that's the two-handed axes that the Goliath carry. That's pretty cool. Power hammer. There you go. I was like, what is this? Is that a thunder hammer? It's a power hammer. Badass. That's super cool. Yeah, there you go. Brute cleaver. Serrated axes. Shock whips. I guess that's the cool flail whip that Escher model has in the box. Ooh, I'm going to have fun with these. War gear. Grenades. Frag grenades. Crack grenades. Gas grenades. And then these, I guess, are all the weapon special rules, much like in past editions of 40k. Yeah, rapid fire, pulverize, unwieldy. Cool. So we're kind of sticking to the old rules, but also updating them to the new rules. And here we go. Founding a gang. Look at that. That's cool. This new artwork is just spectacular. So I guess this is actually choosing your gang, how you go about doing that. Give me a little fluff on each of the gangs. So we've got House Goliath, Leader, Champion, Gangers. Sweet. Weapon options, war gear options, cool. So yep, I guess each gang has separate weapons that they have access to, because we've got the rivet cannon here, combi stubber, stub cannon, blah blah blah. Cool. The brute cleaver. Going into House Escher. Yep, so they don't have the access to the brute cleaver, it looks like. But they have a chem thrower, I didn't see that in the Goliath one. Cool, respirator. So yeah, each gang has separate weapon options. That's pretty cool. So I guess that really decides on which gang you choose, is which weapons you want to take. Because like I said, there's no reason you can't use the rules for one gang with any models. So I'm probably going to turn all the best models from this kit into one gang, and then like just mix and match some other human size models that I have. I have lots of guardsman pieces and stuff. So let's see what we can do here. So here we go, we're in actual scenarios now. Tunnel skirmish, using the cardboard tiles. See, so that's only a 2x2 table that you're fighting on. This one, there you go. The trap. So we've got different layouts based on the 1x1 tiles. 1 foot by 1 foot tiles. So, I'm glad I held off on building a Necromunda table until I got this, because now it looks like I'm going to have to abide by 1x1 sections in order to play at least the scenarios from this book. We'll see what the expansion has. Right now, looks like we're pretty limited. Scenario 4, the Marauders. That's a cool mask. Cool. Sneak attack. Advanced scenario. Okay, so here we go. We're getting into more advanced scenarios with no deployment maps. So, it's my assumption then that the tiles are used for the basic scenarios, just for the basic game. Oh, no, it does have the tiles for that scenario. Cool. Smash and grab. Standard deployment zones. Sweet. And that is the book. Alright. So I guess that's everything, guys. So I hope you all enjoyed that. I'm super excited about getting back into this game. I can't wait to play this. I'm going to get this set all put together and painted up, and maybe Adam and I can start facing off in some battles in the Underhive. So if you guys like our unboxing videos, please hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell notification so that you will know when our videos come out. Also, if you want to support what we do, you can head to the description below. There's a couple different ways to do that. You can jump on our Patreon, which gives you access to even more video content rather than just our normal video content. So by paying for these videos, you get extra videos on top of that. Also, you can go to our Spreadshirt link down below if you want a cool Encounter Wargaming t-shirt. We've got a few different designs on there that you can customize on your own swag. So do that, and it can help support what we do as well. Just a one-off, donation, and you get a cool little t-shirt or a bag or a hat or whatever you want to do. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy these unboxing videos, and I'm looking forward to playing some Necromunda for you people. So we'll see you at our next encounter.
Like a monkey in a rocket on his way back home. Okay.